Good morning to my fellow carnivores. Terry, good morning. The Missin, number 1 and number 2. We are live. Another awesome, amazing day. What is it? The 11th of December, 22. A great day. And thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this amazing day. We are all in the alive category. How long? Well, none of us know that answer. And Shar, good morning. How are you doing? It's the start of the day. Awesome day. Bill, how you doing? The gnome, good morning. Who roams? All sad meat market, sod. Let's see. I brought out my steak river ribeye. It's the bone-in beef traditional rib steak, dry aged prime, 32 ounces. This will last me about 3 to 4 days. It is amazing. All right. So Stask, good morning. How are you doing? Meat market, al sod. Good morning, my friend. Wherever you are in this world, it's the start of another awesome, amazing day. And God is always good, right? Esther, Boros, good morning. Karsten, good morning. Mike Cohn, Romaine, it is another awesome day. And I was out the office Christmas party last night, and I didn't get to bed until like 12:15, which was late, but I got up still at 4:30, sleeping in, going to get on my bike a little bit later and do the heavy lifting a little bit later today, but I always work to get it in at least one time a day. That's so critical and important. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to have at 10 o'clock, Fertile Fireside Chat, and then 11:15. I think it's just going to be offline, but we have more stuff coming all about why eating meat makes us the masters. And when you eat mush, it's not good. It's deadly. I was listening to Dr. Chafee and Sally Norton on my ride last night, and let's see if I can get this in for us. And I was looking at a new book, and Sally Norton's book on toxic superfoods, which is a pre-order, not out quite yet. So I did go ahead and click that as an upcoming book. Really excited about that, but I think it's time. I don't think we've done good calories, bad calories, Gary Tobbs. This is a good book of the week. Whether you're reading it or you've read it or you're going to Kindle it or Audible, I highly recommend. This is probably one of the books that's really got me pushing forward in this carnivore space more and more and more. Now, we did the case for keto. Ron Rodriguez, good morning. Zell, how you doing? Holistic Health from Kuwait. Lovely Turkish pastrami and eggs. Nice. I do steak and eggs. I love pastrami. I haven't had pastrami in a while. I'm gonna get some pastrami this week, I think. Love it. Let's see, the gnome who roams. How you doing? CEO. Good morning. Let's go. I'm sliding up and down on some of these. And I'm here to take questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, and ideas about health and wellness related to what you put in the mind, the mouth, and the motion of the body. Now, I've often said that I don't recommend exercise. I recommend motion, moving. Go out and go do something, right? Whether it's in the house, in the garage, in the studio, or it's outside, you go into the gym, you want to do some resistance work, a lot. You don't have to do heavy stuff. I don't recommend this heavy stuff that is going to break your back. Not recommended, in my opinion. Do the stuff that's going to at least get you moving, keeping those muscles strong and mobile. That's real important, right? I'll see. All right, let's see here. I'm canceling. All right. The gnome. Good morning. Let's see. Thank you, James Gerard. How you doing? Healthy healing by the sun. Get out in the sun to get that active vitamin D going, right? In order to be the healthiest, right? Let's see. Tamara, good morning to everyone. Excellent book. Book of the week, good calories, bad calories. The repetitive nature of these things is so important to me. You keep listening to the story so it finally sets in that it's like, oh, plants are deadly for us. Yes, they're deadly. Rose, good morning. Kev, good morning. Let's see. Chanel, good morning to all. How are you doing? On the Mighty Tribes, CNY, Dr. Kiltz, and of course, YouTube, Facebook. And hope everyone could hear and can see, or at least can hear if you're on your walk, your bike ride, or you're at work today, but you're sneaking in a little listen to Kiltz. Even if it's for just a moment, that's it. All right. Good calories, bad calories, the book of the week. And we were listening to Sally Norton on oxalates. They're sneaky little things. They're in plants. When you consume plants of any significance or frequency, even even chocolate contains oxalates, and potatoes. Oh my God. I'm now off chocolate. I'm off potatoes. I'm off the carbohydrates, and I'm really sticking strong. So because I've been saying that I don't recommend the honey or fruit of any significance or frequency, I say the same thing about Kiltz's ice cream, or even if you're going to have a potato a few times a year, minimize to maximize and eliminate to become the true exclusive, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting. That's really the big thing that I recommend is the 23-in-1. And snacking isn't what I recommend in this life, right? Stay away. Tamara, Mike, Don, good morning. Holistic every morning up early. Faith and love in God. I've got my daily inspirations book, which you can get from Amazon, right? And these are all great holiday gifts, but you gotta simply do something that you have to say no sometimes. You know what? I can't do that. I'm really sorry. I'd love to, but it just doesn't work in my current schedule. Thank you. Kiltz is working on, no thank you. I've got to say that a little bit more. All right. The importance of a smile, the daily word, right? All right. Desire lights thy fire. Desire lights thy fire, and happy is always in me. So I practice that every single day, right? Smiling does a wonderful thing for us. It makes us more attractive to others, allows us to feel good inside. That's number one, right? And that's the mirror work in the morning. The mirror work in the morning, look in the mirror and simply say, I love you. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. I love you, right? Right Holistic, Don, Tamara, right? Just listen to Ellie Russ on several YouTube videos speaking to the importance of thyroid. She would be a great interview. I'm going to get that, Don. Thank you. Ellie Russ. I think the thyroid is one of those that we absolutely miss. The thyroid is such an important gland that likely is mostly trashed by eating plants and lean meat. Lean meat and plants are deadly. It was a great dinner at the Sky Armory in Syracuse with the entire CNY team from mostly Syracuse. And the meat was lean. There was no fat. I had a little bit, but mostly I had a little something before I left. And I'll fatten up a little bit more today because I eat the pork belly, I eat the butter, and I make sure I get the fattiest parts of the ribeye. Now, they even cut a lot of the fat off, as you can see. So talk to your butcher. Butcher, please leave the extra fat, add the fat, put it in my purchase. That is really important because the fat suppresses inflammation in the bowels, and then suppressing inflammation in the bowels. See, the microbes in the bowels are deadly for us. The microbes in the bowels, they ferment amino acids and simple sugars, which makes heat, alcohol, aldehyde, and gas. It's so simple. That's why I stay away from plants, fruit or honey of any significance or frequency. They are not good for us, my friends. They're not, right, Don? Ellie, Russ. And the thyroid, let's see. Elizabeth Bright says you must add the thyroid supplement. I think I got some. I think it was the Lugol's. Do I have it here? Maybe. Let's see. Ionic zinc. I got a cupboard full of too many supplements, but I don't really take them. Miss Tia takes more than anyone I know, but we're all at different stages. No matter what your partner is doing, we're all learning together, right? Oh man, awesome. Thank you. Good morning. Healing by the sun. Again, thank you. Let's see, the Bad Farmhouse. Good morning. That's so many great farmers out there. Go to the local farm, the local rancher, the local meat market, the butcher. They're the very best to heal us all, right? All right. Terry, let's see, fried up some fat chunks and eaten them on the way to a restaurant. If I know, that's a good idea. If I know the meat will be leaner, I always ask for the butter. So always ask for butter, but bring your butter, bring your salt, right? So you make sure you get what you want. And there was stuff there that I ate because I ate some salami, a little bit, and with no peppers. That was the important part. No peppers. What do you think of eating shea butter? Uh, if let's see, if it's animal butter, it's good butter. If it's plant oils, it's deadly for us of any significance or frequency. Maggie McClellan, love that. This is a great fireplace. Angelo Kelly, an amazing stonemason on this one and some others. And so many great artists out there. Great artists, right? April, let's see, shown her. Good morning. Being severely constipated on strict carnivore. Yes. Okay. So constipation is the painful bloating, feeling like you got to go, but nothing's coming out. That's constipation. But having infrequent bowel movements on carnivore is normal. Add the mineral water, magnesium, and also add more fat. You got to do the stick of butter a day. That makes everything better, right? Let's see. Conover, how you doing, carnivore? Conover, Steve, my friend, the captain is in the house. Maggie, love the fireplace. Don, thank you. What do you think of eating? I got that. Can you tell us why OMAD is better than 2MAD? Well, I recommend one meal a day, and I'll give you one or two snacks, but you want to keep the bowel as empty as possible. An empty gut is a full life. That is really important. CNN, empty gut, full life, because as long as there's food inside the GI tract, it's doing some damage. That's why you want to rest the bowels, right? And again, the microbes are not your friend in your bowel, and they love amino acids and sugars. They are fermenting those two things, which make swelling, bloating, pain, bleeding, all sorts of things that aren't good for us. That's really the craziness of all this, right? Ron Rodriguez, good morning to you. Joanne, let's see. Gary Tobbs is the GOAT. Yes. Blue Wilderness, good morning. Let's see. Meshach Ikuta. Make a t-shirt. No, thank you. That's the one I'm going to do, Marlacat. Kiltz says be the no thank you guy. Carnivore Loco, good morning. Lean meat sucks. I agree with you. You want the fat. You want the fat. See, this idea that everyone's supposed to be lean and skinny is not good for us, all right? I know many of us are working to pump iron and be this and skinny. Not good. I still got the fat. I keep it there because if there's a famine, I'll at least get an extra week out of it. And this is crazy. The tribe penance, probably mid-January. That's what it's looking like. Because he's got other projects. My project is just another project in line, right? It's another project. Wait, isn't there? Oh, there it is. All right. All these things are taking more time. I'm still waiting. Good morning, Jessica Moore. We're still waiting to get a lot of equipment at our new office in Sarasota, Florida. So it's just time. Udder or fat trimmings or both. I think those are all good. And do you have to do it daily? I just say eat fatty meat, add some eggs, bacon, butter. I do my ice cream from time to time, but Kiltz is off chocolate and all that other crazy stuff. I'm getting rid of more and more oxalates. Get rid of the oxalates in your life, right? They are not good. Sally Norton, you got to listen. Famine idea. I love the famine. Again, the less you eat, frequently wise, you can feast it up with fatty meat and then go for a 1, 2, or 3 day fast. The 23-in-1 is my best way, right? That's the very best way. Let's see. My pleasure, Eric. How you doing, Mike? Ann, Mary, Annabelle Smithson's interview, 2 regenerative farmers yesterday was phenomenal. There's so many great people. And regenerative farming, that's where the future lies, in allowing the animals to free range in the ancient nature. But it may take years before the soil regenerates, because we have just decimated it around this globe, right? All this industrial farming is deadly for us. It's not good. And a plant-based low animal fat diet is deadly, deadly, deadly. And honey and fruit of any opinion, deadly, right? On carb content in milk, or milk in, I don't hardware too. I don't recommend milk. You're right. Milk is for a baby breastfeeding. And then meat off the bone is the way that baby should get to the next level, Jenny Miller. Jess Stevenson, good morning. Will Bander, good morning. Another awesome day. I'm so blessed every day to work with so many amazing people at CMY Fertility, CMY Healing Arts, and to work with you around the globe. We're finding so many new people that are inspiring us in new ideas. Ancient way, which is eat the meat, be the master. If you eat the mush, you know the meek set in, right? You want to get her doing a great job, Dr. Kiltz and staff team. Keep the great work. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. And Jessica, my niece, thank you, from California. Good morning, Mighty Tribe family. I am within the 2 weeks wait after ET. Any nuggets? I have also had 3 days of acute esophagitis pain and burning. It's going around. Even being carnivore will not completely prevent you from getting these diseases. By the way, it's out there. Look, you got to breathe air, drink the water, and eat some food. And if you're hanging around with any other humans, you're likely going to get contaminated with something. So I always say I love my bone broth, and I love my fatty meat. And that's it. And my butter. That's it. Fat heals the glycobiome. The glycobiome is that Teflon shield that protects every nook and cranny of our body. It's the barcode, right? It's the thing that says foe or friend, stay out, come in. Read about the glycobiome. If you go to drkiltz.com, I've got a lot on the glycobiome. And KetoCon, Denver, let's see, I'll be in Costa Rica doing a filming for the Reversed TV. Check out the link. It's really good stuff. But what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the glycobiome, why fasting is lasting and fat is fit, and being overweight and fat doesn't cause any disease. It is actually the survival gene that gets you fat easy. All right. Maria Sadi, good morning. Simi Billions, me. All right. Valentine, right on. Let's see. Ads Moff, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ann says a little fat is good to keep on you in case of being hospitalized, because you lose weight in the hospital often. Listen, we do not want to go to the hospital, but we're grateful to the hospitals. But you're right. When you're at the hospital, don't eat the hospital food. Have someone bring you some bone broth or something, but work to get out as soon as you can. And a lot of reasons why the diseases are on the rise, you'll get from this book. And the other book we did just a week or so ago these are really 2 good companion books. They're amazing. But this is the one, Good Calories, Bad Calories, is the one that set me on my really, really pushing to share the story more. I've been a carnivore for 12 years almost. Before that, I was keto, paleo, and Atkins for 20 years ago. And I was working so hard to be skinny. It's not good to be skinny. Carry the fat, you be fit. That's so important. Best deals for meat and eggs. You know, I'm gonna have to defer to people in their local area where you can go. It's out there, right? And it's quite often your local farmer, your rancher, right? Your butcher And all you need is bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. That is like the master's food. Throw in some liver, you live longer. Add some bone marrow and bone broth. It's amazing. Amazing. Nature, liver would be scarce. Let's see. Liver would be scarce, and we are eating. I agree with you, Mad Wimpy. When you killed that animal, you had enough liver, like, right? The meat lasts longer probably than the liver did. But again, maybe a little liver once a week. I do duck liver. I love it. That's the very best. $150 on Amazon. I know that book is expensive, but that book is one of the most amazing books on glycobiology. We need to really learn more about the glycobiome. All these things about the Cori cycle and I just, there's so much, in my opinion, that is probably less important. This idea that sugars are the energy of our body is not true. Your body burns fat only. And I'm working on some new content ideas to share how we can better understand the fact that when you eat fatty meat, the amino acids go to the liver, wait a minute, the liver, and the fats go to the lymphatics. In the liver, the amino acids and the sugars from plants must be converted to fat or you die. It's as simple as that, right? You're emaciated. You may die fast, but you might die slowly. Liver failure is way too common, way too common. All right. Liver, 10 pounds of extra fat is more than enough to keep on the body if you're worried about a fatty meat shortage. Too much excess weight is counterproductive. But polar bears must get fat in order to be fertile and reproduce more than one cub to get to 2 or 3. And then you have to have enough fat to go through the famine of hibernation. Many of these mammals hibernate. And what we're missing is that the people who carry extra weight, they're massively strong. They are carrying more weight than you and I, right? Throw on an extra 25, 50, 100 pounds and carry it around all day long. I mean, just carrying around even 15 pounds may be heavy and not good, right? Let's see. Tenna Lynn, good morning. Mickey Eber, good morning. How are you doing this beautiful, awesome, and amazing day? Where do you find your best deals for food? Francisco, Allah. Let's see. Mary, thank you. Thanks for the background conversations. Let's see. Rudy, good morning. Thanks for following, joining, and sharing with Kiltzy. Mad Mus. Let's see. Agape Love. Truck the Meek. Listen, the meek eat the mush, slaves, soldiers, peasants, and prisoners. Let us take ourselves out of the realm, honor to all, and become the true master. And the true masters, my friends, simply eat meat. And whether it's ribeye or another cut, make sure you get the fat, right? Thanks you. Esther, where do you find your best deals? Got that. Thank you. Eric, Matt, liver, you're living longer, but length is not as important as your quality. We don't know whether or not doing carnivore is going to help you live 120 years, right? It may not even be what you want, right? But if you live each and every day like the most beautiful day in the universe, that's where you want to go in all this, right? All right. Let's see. And a smile has the ability to reach out and touch others regardless of language and communication boundaries that may exist. When we smile, we stand taller, right? Smile and stand taller. Breathe deeper and look at the world with hopeful eyes, right? The smile permeates our bodies, makes our spirits soar, and fills us with inner joy. Smiling makes you feel more optimistic and have a healthier outlook on life. It is also contagious, right? You give a smile, you stand and just give a smile. That's all you need to do, right? And to make others smile too. Just one person walking around smiling, that's Kiltzy, right? He's the smile king. Just one person walking around smiling could set off a chain reaction of dozens of happy souls. That's the one thing we need to instill into the carnivore world. Let's put a smile on more faces, right? Sally, Ingrid and Wanderer, Sally, Fallon Morel, Weston Price is all about raw cheese. Raw cheese, you say it's inflammatory. Yes, well, milk products, lactose, and the other sugars that come from the mammary gland can be very antigenic, especially since we're eating milk from another animal, not from a human. That's it. Yes, glycobiome book. It's not cheap. It's an investment, by the way, to learn something really, really amazing. The glycobiome trumps everything you know. That's it. But cheese, milk, even cream and butter may be antigenic, stimulating the antibodies in your body to come and protect you, but you keep on bringing the source in: honey, fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts, milk, cheese, butter. Minimize to masterize, right? That's it. Good morning from Dubai, Sadiqas. The new kiln was delivered, but it's 400 pounds, and I've got to unpack it. I got to get some help. It's coming, right? Eat fat and try to go to the sauna. Hot, then cold work. That's what I do. I love the hot tub and then my cold pool. That's it. Ingrid, Dubai, Sadiqas. Thank you, my friend Ingrid. Thanks for the questions, the comments, the thoughts, the ideas. We're all instilling this together. And join Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Lots of great conversations. And then Monday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, USA, we do a live meetup on Zoom. All welcome, no cost. We're going to be adding a few things like a 30-day challenge, maybe a $30 investment. You got to invest in you if you want to build this amazing. Me, I bought a ton of books. I joined let's see, Bella's group. I joined Chafee's group, and I'm investing in you. I had a great conversation with Kevin Stock, the dentist, a lot with Weston Price, but you know, the Mongols did eat the blood, they ate the milk, and they ate the meat. Some people are more capable of it, right? Truck the meat, build the beast, right? That's what you want to do. You want to build the beast, and you're the beast, my friend. I love meat. All right. I love meat. I love meat. Meat makes men, mommies, and masters. I love meat. Meat makes masters. Get rid of the alcohol. Get rid of it. Get rid of the tobacco. Get rid of the fruits, the vegetables, the seeds, the nuts of any significance or frequency, and get rid of the chocolate of any significance or frequency. Kiltz is a chocoholic, but I'm working to be off of it right now. That's it. All right. Obi asked about diet when pregnant. Should you tell them about carnivore? Laura, let's see. You know, you might say I'm doing a modified Mediterranean diet. Thank you. Oh my God, that's really great. Well, doctor, I'm not eating fruits, vegetables, seeds, or nuts because they're deadly for my baby. They make my baby addicted and they damage my baby. Autism, all sorts of diseases, genetic disorders passed on to their children, right? And that's the amazing part, right? It is crazy. But when you eat the fatty meat, throw in a little bit of liver. I love some butter, but bone marrow makes everything better, right? When you're to the point, they're going like, wow, you're amazing. When you are pregnant, pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, post-pregnancy, breastfeeding, your baby should do the same thing the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, not all the time, and no honey or sugar needed, and salt. And I do 23-1. All right, Jessica, morning from Michigan. Thank you for stopping in. Jason, life is too short for cheap butter. I got to show you this really great Belgian butter. Oh, amazing. Belgian butter. Let's see. We got it. Is it enough? You can capture it on the screen. And I'm trying to get it to everyone here. This, another amazing butter. Butter makes everything better. That's it. Put it on your skin. That's it. And I know sometimes we're worried about what others, we are worried about what others think. Why? Right? Well, somehow we've been brainwashed. Jen from Japan. Let's see. Jen from Japan. How's Japan doing, my friend? We get pregnant at 40 plus. Is Oz. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, salt, no chocolate, no sugar. You don't even need the vanilla. It's amazing, cold and good. It's really whipping cream, and it just has great. But again, do you need it? Nope. Butter, brown butter is a really great treat. And do I even have I don't even know if I have I do have, not too far away. Not too far away. And I love the butter. Butter makes everything better. And a stick of butter a day. Let's see. Elizabeth Bright coined that one with Miss Bella. And Sophia Clemens is another great one. She doesn't push the butter or even the fasting. I think it's really great for all of us. But, all right, let's put that away for guilt. Otherwise, you're going to spend the time eating instead of talking. If you want to heal yourself of whatever, throw out the fruit, the fiber, the vegetables, the honey, the seeds, the nuts, the pasta, the bread, and get rid of lean meat. You want to eat 1-to-1. And if it's not, add more butter. Add more butter. That'll make everything better, right? Apple-shaped women. Look at whatever shape you are, you're the perfect size and shape. Start there. You want to give love and acceptance to all humanity. That's so important, right? Take on protein again, please. See so many opinions out there, any different endurance athletes. Listen, all of our bodies are built the same. The majority of the amino acids from proteins you consume, they go to the liver, they're converted to sugar, then fat, or you die. I'm sorry. When you're eating a high protein diet and you're laying around, you're not getting bigger muscles. You got to do the resistance work to build the muscles, right? That's what you got to do. The best stuff is push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, or some deep knee bends. That's the very best way. But a high protein, high carb, low fat diet is the deadliest diet we can consume. It is not good. You see, I hear all this craziness about insulin resistance, about the Randall cycle, about, oh my God, fat is where it's at. The beauty of the liver, since we humans are eating no fat, the liver is on overdrive because it's making the fat because it's thinking, oh, wait a minute, you're eating lean meat and you're eating plants. Either you're starving or there's the winter coming, right? So we got to get you fat to survive the famine, the hibernation, or the trek around the globe, right? We are meant to move, but you're meant to move and you're not carrying around a lunch bag, right? You're carrying around the best fuel source or the best storage, which is only fat. You cannot store any significant amino acids, sugars, or ATP. Really, just think about ATP. And glycogen is critical for glycosylation, which is the addition of a sugar in the endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus in order to make a glycolipoprotein in order to make you work right. That's crazy, right? So in my opinion, a protein-sparing diet, your body is going to spare your proteins until the last moment. And if you have no more fat and you think they're going to use your protein, you're going to drop dead fast. That's the crazy part, right? All right, carnivore. Tell your doctor, I'm a carnivore doctor. Let them know what you're doing. Low ox grandma post bone broth is oxalate. Again, I'm not telling you to drink the bone broth every single day, right? You want to eat the fatty meat. That's what I do more than anything. But again, this idea, the majority of the oxalates are coming from plants, right? So you can't, listen, there's viruses, bacteria, and yeast in the air you're breathing, right? You can't eliminate it completely. You cannot. Wife to get pregnant early, too late, 40s, we should eat lots of butter and fatty meat. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, cream, and salt. Get rid of the fruit, the fiber, the vegetables, the seeds and nuts, and do not eat lean meat unless you're adding fat to it. You must add the fat. That's so important. Is Oz for sure. Ghee is generated from butter, so easy to make in the house. And the same thing, buy the very best organic raw cream. Now make your butter, and that's the very best way, right? Let's see, fire then sweep your face, neck. I must have. You're right. Did I get the? I did. Did I get the charcoal all over me? Oh yeah, that's good, right? Woo. Oh, I'm even making a bigger mess, aren't I? I'm making the mess of the universe. I don't know. Did I get it all? Maybe, maybe not. But it's all good, right? It means you're doing the work, right? You got to get dirty in life. Get to the dirt. See, that's the other thing about the farmers. They're in the dirt. They get the microbes. They build the resistance. We got to get that to our kids, right? I played in the dirt. No one's playing in the dirt anymore. Yogurt is not good. I don't like kefir or yogurt of any significance or frequency. Minimize to maximize. And the best nutrition for the human being is steak and eggs. That's it, steak and eggs. Throw in some butter, some pork belly maybe, but stay away from bacon. But when I say bacon, I mean pork belly, but it didn't quite rhyme with the BEBBIS diet, did it, right? The smarter you are, the stronger you are. Keep reading, listening, learning, but you got to listen and learn from something opposite. Nivi, Ashley, good morning. Good morning. Mux, thank you. Let's see, a surgeon from Indonesia, Andres, good morning. How you doing? Kiltz is a surgeon, OBGYN, reproductive endocrinology. I'm a fertility specialist, but I also specialize in nutrition, immunology, positivity, and faith in God. You must focus on faith first, right? Even in medicine, I'm sure, Andres, you know that it's so critical and important to honor all of those in our globe, right? In our world, in our universe, right? Deep tissue massage, absolutely. Meditation, prayer, massage, acupuncture. But most of all, you must visualize the thing you desire as if it already is, and it will be that or better. And I always say that or better because people are like, well, God, I didn't ask for that. But God knows the pieces of the puzzle to build the life that you are seeking, right? Mary, Ken Berry. I'm doing an interview with Ken Berry, I think tomorrow night, or is it Tuesday night? I don't remember. But Ken is like masterclass, right? He's like my other good inspiring friend, Thich Nhat Hanh, like Ken Berry, Sean Baker, let's see, Judy Cho, let's see, Bella Ma, let's see, Anthony Chafee. Did I get that? But so many infinite people, infinite. If you go to Dr. Kiltz, you'll see some of the interviews we've done, and we're all learning together, right? Emery, good morning. Let's see, not to wash hands unless they look dirty. I'm in medicine, so I have to wash my hands between patients. Otherwise, they send me to the clinker, right, to the jail. But I do my cold shower every morning. I just wash it down because I love the cold water, but I don't use soap of any significance there, right? Breast milk ice cream healthy. Yes. Oh my God. But again, the fruit, honey, creams, ice cream, any sugar added You want to minimize, right? Keep it low. See, the killer is the plants, which are all sugar, which is deadly for us. So consuming sugar, we're doing it. We shouldn't be, right? It's not our natural nutrition, right? Burning when swallowing even water. You probably have that thing in Vitola. You gotta warm the water and add some salt, gargle it. That's it. Or even some cold water, right? Saved with H. pylori in India, how to get rid of without antibiotics. Well, number one, well, that's where you eat the bone broth, but you want to go on a fast and you got to eat the butter. See, fat from an animal, when you eat fat, it suppresses inflammation in the bowels. That's what you want to do. But look at antibiotics, antifungal, antiviral medications may be valuable for any of us in a moment, right? And so I found sometimes the onslaught of the bacteria, yeast, and viruses that are set in their villages, right? Their colonies can be very difficult to get rid of. And sometimes you may need the antimicrobial protocol. So talk to your doctor. 1992, Zidane, good morning. How are you doing? We are helping around the globe improve your health, improve your fertility, improve your mental clarity, right? Your joy in life. Your joy in life. That's why, again, you got to read Dr. Kiltz's daily inspirations and daily intentions. Read positive, read the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the New, the Old Testament. Read the ancient writings, the scribes that bring God and positivity in life, right? That's so important. Sean Baker, do the work on or face the consequences. The work, but listen, you don't have to do the heavy exercise. You just want to do the motion of life, right? Go for a walk, do some work in your house, in your yard. Go to work every day because work works wonders on worry. Aloe vera, it's not good. Makes burdock ultimately better. Let's see. I stay away from plants of any significance or frequency in anything I put on or in my body. They're meant to be observed in life, but plants are meant to be the food for my food. But if you look at Wikipedia on plant poisoning or go to drkiltz.com, you'll see that even the plants that the animals eat can suddenly be toxic, either a mold toxin or virus or any of those things, right? I ate pounds of cheese, butter, meat, milk. Good, awesome. The butter never felt better. Eat the butter. Good. Let's see. Good morning. Let's see. Red meat. Let's see. And red light is key. Yes. Red meat, red light, add the salt. Salt, 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 salt it, salt it. In 2 meals 1 week, no good. Week, no good. Now back to OMAD. OMAD is the one way, in my opinion, that's it. Now you might throw in a snack or two, but I don't recommend it. I recommend 23 hours, 1 meal at night, rest and digest, and your bowels, an empty gut is a full life. You see, the fuel for the body is always the fat. You either must make it or eat it, but you must have storage on, because if you don't, see, the mitochondria require so much fatty acid, and glucose is a precursor for fat in the liver, but I will bet no other place. I know it's like, what do you mean, Kiltz? We burn sugar first. No, we do not. Bet $1 billion. Liver failure patients have plenty of glucose floating around and plenty of insulin, but they are emaciated, skinny, and sick and are at risk of dying soon. That's it. Karsten, butchers here just have lean meat, no good. That you are, listen, no matter where you go, they've already cut the cow up and thrown the meat. Where'd the fat go? Chicken, where's the chicken fat skin? They took it away, right? All right, Ron, I love cheap Costco butter because that's all agape. Listen, the cheap is often the sheep. Eat the cheap sheep and be healthy. You must eat the fat. eggs, bacon, butter, cream, one meal a day. That's the best way. Look, at you want to save money, go to one meal a day and add the fat. Ask the butcher, can I maybe get some of that fat that's cheap, right? Barcelona, Luna, bacon. How you doing, Luna? Pleasure. Great to see you today. SMB 167. It is what it is. A love every day, right? The universe always knows what it's doing. The problem is you think it should be something different, but it is perfect the way it is, right? Esther, fat to produce metabolic water. Well, again, you must carry the fat or your fertilizer fast. Being skinny is deadly. Excessive exercise is deadly. I'm sorry, lean meat is deadly for us for any length of time. This is the problem. Oh my God, yes. See, the microbes, number one, the microbes love you because you eat a bunch of honey and fruit, lean meat, and you're crazy exercising all the time. They love you, right? They're gonna get you depleted and at risk of death even fast. Too many people are dropping dead young ages unexpectedly, right? That's it. We need the fat. The fat is where it's at. Skinny, anorexic is deadly. You know that. We all know if you see someone that's excessively skinny, you know it's not good, right? You know it, right? Agape, yeehaw. All right, Myra, good morning. Let's see. Where are we at? Good morning from Liverpool. Graham Williams. How you doing, Graham? Let's see. Esther. Dr.Kiltz, I had a migraine earlier, so I had been, you know what? So yesterday, someone brought me a sparkling water, a White Claw sparkling water. And I had a sip and I'm like, okay, this is alcohol in it. I don't know, no. And even this morning, just a little bit, I feel, whoa, what's going on? But I get up, I get cold shower, get on my bike, first bike, then I do the lifting, right? Again, just a little bit is all you need to do in life, right? Also need fat to produce metabolic water. Listen, again, you have to have fat in order to make ATP. You cannot make ATP directly out of glucose or amino acids. They're intermediaries, but they happen in the liver. The liver is the key. That's it, right? All right. Kev, how you doing? The glycobiome book is an investment. Just like a couple other books, the clot thickens, lipid lunacy, and fat and cholesterol have nothing to do with heart disease. These are some really, 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 really great books. I just keep buying them. I don't call it cardio. I just get on the bike and do a nice, easy ride. Get the warmth of the body moving, warm up the muscles, get me moving. I do a little bit of listening to either a book or I'm answering questions on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But I do that 15, 20 minutes. And then I get to my heavy work, right? And again, use your body and see the perfect size of your body. That's it. See, we chastise and judge negative, and Western trained doctors, the most negative Nellies I've ever met, right? That's it. Eat one meal a day, fitness. That's it. Again, but you must come over to the carnivore side, right? Come on over. Come on, all my vegan, vegetarian friends, Mediterranean friends. I know it seems ridiculous, but it is it. Esther, but you know that our mitochondria creates its own. Yes. So when you metabolize the fat, you make CO2, H2O, and ATP. That's the simple, most important thing of the TCA cycle. Absolutely, Esther, for sure. But it's from the consumed fat and the created fats. Remember, the majority of humans in this world do not eat fat. They eat lean meat and plants. There's no fat in it. So they must make fat in the liver and they're sequestering water in there for sure, right? It's really, thank you, Angela. My pleasure. Thank you. Explosion of fatty liver disease. Plant eaters should be this. Uh, Steve, Captain, carnivore. Those are tongue twisters, Steve. I'm sorry about that, but you're right. The the healthy pyramid my plate diet is making you a zombie, a Bitcoin buyer, right? Oh, everyone should buy Bitcoin, crypto. Just doesn't that the word of that make you worried, right? Who's got your cash, right? But you want to invest in life by going to work. The best way to make money is go to work every day. Go to work every day. Enjoy the work you're doing, right? And if you're not loving it, love it, learn from it, and then take it to the next level. But it's like, oh, we're here to make a bunch of money. No, you're not. You're here to make a bunch of joy for life, for others, but learn the right way, the ancient way, right? If you think a bunch of money in the bank's going to save you, it's not. You die the same way, right? You die the same way. They put you in a box or they put you in a bag and then they burn you up eventually, right? And when I say you burned up eventually, so some organism is going to use you as fuel. That's it, right? Ingrid, let's see, light bulb moment, exactly. Thank you very, very much to everyone sharing, co-sharing, bringing new and different ideas every single day. Salt your dry aged ribeye. Yes, make my own at home. So what I do, I'll show you guys. Sorry for getting out of the screen. I'm going to do a little of this. What I love to do is I take my Snake River steak and I defrost it. I cut it up into small pieces on a rack in the refrigerator, and I douse it with molten salt. And what I'll do is I'll actually cut it into smaller pieces. And lately, I've been eating it just raw. And again, it's oxidized by the air. And when you dry age fatty meat, meat of any kind, it lasts longer. It oxidizes. It's cooking, right? And if you did with plants, I know they a dehumidifier. This is oxidizing. The dehumidifier is good, but I stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts of any significance or frequency because they are deadly. I do about 3 to 5 days with that, and it really, really works, right? Wim Hof, I love Wim Hof method. We did Wim Hof several months ago, cold water therapy, and breath work. It's all breath work. See, it's all breath and smile. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. And you have to see good in all that is given. See good in all that is given. That's the most important part, right? But I love Wim Hof. Rex Collins, how are you doing? The fuel for the mitochondria is fatty acids. That's it. And plant products and protein products of significance or frequency are deadly. Dr. Saladino, I love his carnivore ideas, and we all want to go surfing every day, but most of us, he relies on us, right? Going to his lives, and so we can make the cash, which is good, a good way, because he's sharing good ideas, and I love it. But I do not believe that honey or fruit or Kiltz's ice cream with sugar of any significance or frequency is good for us. Do not do it, right? On how well red meat needs to be cooked when pregnant. Rochelle, you could do the same dry-aged meat when you're pregnant. I'm telling you, this is our ancient way. Do not overcook meat. I think that's one of our other lies, that we've been led to the lion's lair and we're sheep. They're going to eat us, right? Let's see. Reversal of chronic disease in the U.S. Do you think you will ever see, Kev? We have to have faith and belief that the lions are going to come back to the lion's lair and leave the sheep's den, right? Or pen, right? We absolutely are going to make a crack and shine the light, because we have to have a positive approach just like that guy, Muhammad, Jesus, Abraham, David, Buddha, and more. Never, ever, 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 ever give up, my friends, but always give it up to the gods, because God's within all of us. This is the magic, right? Yes, I believe in God, and I believe in you, and I believe you can do everything and anything, right? But you have to do the same work in the mirror. I am alive. I am the master of the universe. You are the master of your universe, right? Minimize to maximize. And I say, I do it black and blue, but lately it's been raw, right? Fadi, Patty, Lixie, good morning. Jan, how you doing? The Fluent had some honey with tea and let's see, I did a little honey and lemon, honey, lemon, and tea with my upper respiratory thing a few weeks ago or a month or so ago. I think it's okay from time to time. It's medicinal. But listen, it's either a plant pharmaceutical or it's a pharmaceutical, right? It's there, right? Ingrid went off fruit and honey. My lower back pain vanished. Honey and fruit is deadly for us, and it's poisonous. Dr. Saladino, as an MD, knows better than this. And again, but the studies show, but I feel great. Well, heroin makes people feel great, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. I woke up with what you were taught is the regular diet. Went carnivore. Listen, isn't this amazing, Angela? You and I are the lionesses and the lions. We are the leaders of our life, of our family, of our village, of our tribes, whichever way you want to describe it. But whether you're in this packed city around the globe or a very rural place, the master is within you. The master is you, right? Let's see. Don't cook it too much. The chronic diseases, we're going to get rid of them. Take on the proteins. A high protein, low animal fat diet is deadly. Honey and fruit and vegetables, seeds and nuts are deadly. And all the macros and antioxidants. My friends, we've been snake oiled. And it's so simple. The Kiltz is simple. I'm a simple guy, right? Tia says, you are so simple. Stupid, right? Men are dumb. Let's see. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. Once a week, once a month, once a year, or never. You decide, not me, right? Let's see. Carnivore is the way. Fruit and honey is deadly. Let's see. Cold water, breath work, turns inward, and discover the treasure within. Read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And okay, this week's book, all right, Good Calories, Bad Calories. The dude that got Kiltzy driven. And I was talking to Kevin Stock, and he asked me, like, what gives you the courage to get up and share this? Well, I went into medicine to help people. But what I eventually learned, that most of what I was learning was leading to all the diseases and the drudgery and the challenges. And so when I learned from people like Maria Emmerich, Kevin Stock, Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Bella Moss, Steak and Butter Gal, and so many, 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 I've learned that the way. But I started this off 20 plus years ago, nearly 25 years ago, on the journey to understand God. Once I figured out God within all of us, then I figured out we are lions and not pigs, cows, and sheep. I know. Let's see. I'm so glad I woke up to you, Angela, Ingrid, Steve, Francisco. Think of the Wim Hof. Wim Hof is the master, and it's a vegetarian. Again, the number one thing you can do is breath work, meditation, prayer, positivity, one meal a day. You don't need to eat like a grazing animal, because you are going to be meat for the lions, right? The masters. That's it. All right. Oh, it's 6 a.m. All right. Another awesome, amazing day in God's universe. Thank you for showing up. Whatever you're doing on this journey of life, give yourself love, no matter size, shape, age, weight, gender, diseases, whatever it is. You label it, you enable it. You want to label with love, positivity. If you claim you're an addict, I'd say that you're brainwashed. We are lions that have been led to the pig pen. All right. Corey, have an awesome day. Mostly fatty meat, but having much diarrhea on the daily basis. It will clear up. Bone broth, butter, but mostly fasting. Fasting is lasting. But see your practitioner, because, listen, this is just ideas. But listen, Western doctors still have a lot of great input for you and I. But when they tell you to eat fiber, fruit, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, don't do it. Mike, have an awesome day. Thank you. Sandeep, good morning. We need to be infectious in the positivity, but not infectious in the viral content, right? Thank you. Experience. Namaste from Chennai, India. Thank you from all over the globe. Have an awesome day, my friends. God bless you. 10 o'clock a.m. today, the Fertile Fireside Chat. Everything is about fertility. And ultimately, if you're having troubles conceiving on the male-female side, either way, it's because you're not healthy. I know, it's crazy. All right. God bless you. Cows have 5 stomachs and humans. I'm addicted to meat and sugar. So what you want to say is, I'm addicted to meat. Maybe we would follow it with simply, I'm addicted to meat. Meat makes the men mommies and masters. Meat makes men mommies and masters, and mush, which they fed to the soldiers, the slaves, the peasants, and the prisoners, will keep you meek. Standing in line to get your addicted drugs, right? Caffeine, nicotine, and carbocaine, which is full on sugar, right? Let's see. Eggs. I do my eggs over medium, but and I always add the bacon, the butter, the best. Have a great Sunday, Kev. Rochelle, you changed my life, by the way. And we're all changing lives together. That's the critical, important part to the story. Lambs, good morning. Have an awesome day. All right. I'll see you at 10 or tomorrow, 5 a.m. every day. Kiltz is live. God bless you, my friends.